Yo, what's poppin'? I'm Piper. Christmas Eve, snow blasting sideways like it's trying to erase the whole damn world, and I'm standing outside my own lakefront villa, freezing my ass off. I paid for every brick, every light, every cedar candle inside, and my half-sister Kelly cracks the door 2 inches and spits, "Don't make a scene." Boom, holiday hype. Shattered. Have you ever been the invisible kid in your own family photo? Drop it in the comments. I'm reading every single one. Fam cold hits first. Lake wind tasting like straight up metal. I step off the gravel path, pier lights throwing a white halo around the cottage I grinded for night shifts. Double overtime, every raise I clawed tooth and nail. My name on the deed, my credit score, my spreadsheets, my damn menus inside laughter rolls out warm, punching me in the gut. I know those voices. My sisters, stepmom Tiffany, pops Jeffrey, and the fiance Ryan, who only looks me dead in the eye when there's a grill to assemble or a bill to slide my way. I twist the handle. Stops dead on the chain. Smart lock chirps like it knows me, but that chain, final boss energy. Through the crack, twinkling tree lights, gold ribbon smear, my own reflection staring back, red scarf. Wind-burned cheeks. Truth I've been dodging for years. They early, they already in. Snow whispers under my boots as I back up 2 steps. Thumb rubbing, the pine cone in my pocket. Mom's last ornament, worn smooth from years of being my courage. Tonight it feels heavier than the mortgage. Brooke's voice floats out. Sugar-coated command I know by heart. You know, like I should just get the rules without a damn memo. Like, paying means I gotta eat pride too. I picture the catering trays I ordered. Wagyu from the butcher who remembers my name. Cake from the pastry chef who wrote, "You deserve a soft holiday." Fresh garlands soaking in the mudroom. 'Cause someone used my guest code hands that ain't mine arranging my shit. Deciding where I fit in their frame. I breathe slow. Let the quiet part of me speak. This the fake-ass peace families brag about when they don't want to see the cost. One person swallows, screams till her throat forgets its shape. They say no scene, 'cause scenes stained the carpet. Call you dramatic for noticing the bill, the slight, the cut. Normal to ignore the one holding the roof up. That's the trap. Cruelty wearing quiet's mask. I learned to be the quiet, brought my own folding chair to tables, pretending not to see me, read the room, shrank perfect so the pics stayed Instagram neat. Tonight, all that training feels like a choke collar. Don't make me noble. Makes me useful, that's all. Taylor's laugh crinkles like wrapping paper pops answers with that practiced melody saying, "Real family's here." Thumb the pine cone. Anger hits clean, glowing like a neon sign. Don't shake me, it clears me. I step closer, speak through the door even knowing nobody's listening. "I'm the owner, let me in." Silence, then clatter, applause. A toast to what? Exactly old urge to explain myself collapses like a cheap tent in a storm. No persuading tonight. No performing daughter smaller than her own keys. Phone out. Thumb hovers, comfort contacts. Not yet. Spine first. Pine cone warms. Age 12. Flashback. Sewing names on stockings? While Tiffany memorized the guest list, mine hung last lower like a footnote. Told myself it was fine. Wasn't. Rule burned in. Useful equals closer invite. Usefulness ain't love, it's a leash. Snow hisses on the lake. Pier light winks. Steadies. I match it. Voice flat. Open the door. Deadbolt clicks opposite. Not opening and just emphasizing the know something in me clicks too. A switch I've been reaching for blind. Step back, shoulders down, heart even. Ain't begging. Ain't proving I deserve what I earned here to remember. Silence ain't peace if it costs dignity. Pinecone pockets. Phone up. Choose voice over their pick. Snow sideways, static on the windshield. Engine low, heater losing the fight. Pier light shaking candle through the dark. Faint music hums. My cottage. Phone to knee, steady hand. Dispatcher calm. 911, what's your emergency? Owner of Cedar Bend property, unauthorized entry. Words rehearsed for years. Maybe I had. Proof on phone, digital deed, HOA reg, payment records, entry log, guests punched in early. Wait in your vehicle, officers en route. Line dead, heater ticks. Reflection in the window looks serene. Not angry, not scared, Just finished. Blue lights weave snow like ghosts down the drive. Step out. Boots sink deep. Officers greet. Check ID. Scan docs. One nods. Verified, Ms. Carter. Let's sort this. Knock. Police, open up. Music dies inside. Picture it. Tiffany frozen smile, Brooke wide eyes, Pops load in diplomat mode, door creeps an inch. Chain still tight. Ryan's face drains, seeing the uniforms. Official eviction. 5 minutes to gather belongings and vacate refusal equals arrest. 5 minutes flips the whole script. Glow in house goes mute. Tiffany half-dressed. Officers, misunderstanding, family. Senior cop. Ownership confirmed trespassing. Brooke wavers. You'll regret. Words die in the snow. Scrapes. Drawers slam. Roast scent. I bought grieve in its purpose. They file out. Tiffany no coat. Brooke clutching a dead phone. Ryan eyes down. Taylor crying like tears erase evidence. Footprints fill behind him. Officers watch. Tail lights vanish. Door's yours, ma'am. Thanks feels weird in my mouth, for enforcing what's already mine, wind on eaves only sound left. Pier light burns steady, no shake, my hands neither. Inside, half-packed chaos, half-eaten food, cracked glass on the counter, fire still popping orange, the joy, the peace they tried stealing. Still here, waiting, silence feels like ownership now, not punishment. Deep down I know, this ain't the end. It's the cold, clean start, mine. Stand still, no music, just fire hiss and pine crackle. Hang my coat, stare at the room I built brick by brick. Candles, ribbons, garlands, exactly how I planned, yet it felt like someone else's till now. Pocket pine cone, hang it on the branch closest to the hearth, catches light warm, alive. Mom's light, I whisper, just us again. Breathe long, ache behind my ribs, don't scream no more. It hums like metal cooling after fire, not numb. Power. All my life folks mistook my quiet for weakness. Silence can be armor. Survive enough cuts pretending you don't feel 'em. You learn where to place 'em back invisible chain. Snaps tonight. Head to the sofa to start cleaning. Black wedge between cushions. Tiffany's phone unlocked, still warm. Reflection hovers like a ghost, deciding whether to haunt open messages. Group chat. Use Piper's code before she gets here. She pays as usual. Flood of laughing emojis. Tiffany again. Real family first. She gets leftovers. Stomach don't drop. It steadies. Scroll further. Mask falls. Week-old thread. Tiffany bragging to her country club girls. Registered my cottage as a charity venue. Collecting donations under my name, calling me sweet stepdaughter who insists on paying. Screenshots, timestamps, metadata, forward to my email. Digital vault that'll outlast any lie. Step outside porch, snow drifting across the frozen lake. Wind carries faint sirens fading into night. Ain't waiting for rescue no more. I'm planning. Dial the squad who never needed proof. PE answers first, voice sharp. Piper, you good? Fine. Need you, Daniel. Justin. Alyssa, laptops, scanner, camera. Explain when y'all roll up. On the way. Pinecone glows above the fire, small but steady, like the pier light unbothered by the storm. Ain't angry, ain't broken. Awake. That terrifies the people who thought I'd stay mute forever. Headlights climb the drive under an hour later. Door swings, warmth pours in with 'em. Paige still in scrubs, Daniel slinging laptop bag, Justin hauling camera, Alyssa balancing gas station coffee. No questions, just presence. Paige hugs tight. You calm? That scares me. Calm's the scary part now. Daniel switches to lawyer mode. Show me everything. Hand him Tiffany's phone. Group chat, charity scam, my cottage. Alyssa whistles low. She played the long game. Then we play the smart one, Daniel says. Connects phone to drive, exports chats, preserves hashes, metadata, Justin photographs the cottage, receipts, untouched trays. Alyssa stacks invoices. Catering, decor, clean-in deposit, rekey service I scheduled that afternoon. Paige punches numbers into spreadsheet till the total glares. $8,260. Daniel drafts calm, precise, unemotional. Formal claim for damages $8,260. Evidence attached. 7 days to respond or escalation to HOA plus Club Ethics Board. I add one line. Never use my property, address, or name again. Ever. Paige leans back. This revenge? I shake my head. Revenge is chaos. This is structure. Justice writes letters, keeps receipts, makes copies, walks into the storm with a binder bar, not a bat. Sign, seal, certified label. Daniel. They'll get it tomorrow. 7 days to decide who they are without your silence to cushion them. Outside, snow softens to dust. Lake glows silver. Paige touches my arm. What now? Sleep. In my own house. No checking the door. That night, I lay in bed listening to wind against glass, not as an intruder, but a witness. Every creak in the wood feels like the house exhaling with me. Tomorrow, the letter leaves my hands. Tonight, peace stays right where it belongs. 7 days slide like water over ice, slow on top, relentless underneath. 8th morn, phone buzzes voicemail. Pop's voice, smaller than ever. Piper, please just talk. The letter... Tiffany's beside herself. This can't be how we end. I don't call back, dial Daniel instead. Afternoon, we meet him at his firm, long glass table reflecting faces that used to define mine. Jeffrey hunched, eyes red-rimmed, Tiffany rockin' winter white lipstick, hands trembling. Envelope sits between us like a sealed verdict. Daniel even. Settle full amount plus non-contact today, or we file with HOA and a club ethics. Tiffany cracked laugh. Blackmail. Options. One restores order, the other invites exposure. Your call. Jeffrey's hand shakes, reaching for the pen. We'll pay. Just end this. Checkbook opens, signature slides. Soft sound, heavy weight. Both sign non-contact clause. Done. I stand. Tiffany looks up, fury and disbelief mixin'. How could you do this to family? Family don't steal and call it tradition. Jeffrey opens mouth. Nothing comes, man who once said, don't make things worse. Sits silent while the mess collapses. I turn to Daniel. We finished? Nah. Walk out. Winter air hits clean. Courthouse clock rings down the street. Later that day, cafe by the water, same lake that mirrored all my old heartbreaks. Pop's alone this time, no Tiffany, no facade, looks 10 years older. I'm sorry. Should have protected you. I was a coward. Sip my coffee. I believe you're sorry, but forgiveness ain't free. Want any relationship? Just us. No mentions, no stories, no names. He nods slow, each motion costing breath. Understood. Stand. Leave cash for my cup. Old habit. Pause. Take it back. Nah, you got this one. Outside, wind off the lake cuts sharp, clean. Walk away lighter, not happy, not sad, just done. Night back at the cottage, final reset, new number, new locks, HOA guest list wiped clean. Place that used to ache with memories, now an asset. Sign winter corporate lease next morning, house earns instead of bleeds. Before locking up, hang the pine cone beside the door. My ritual catches sunrise, throws it back gold. One thought anchors deep. Families built on image crumble the second the wallet closes. They mistake access for affection, reputation for love, stop paying. See who was really invested. But yo, this ain't the end, fam. It's ignition. Piper's cottage books solid year-round now. Cash flow, funding a foundation. Teaching kids boundaries ain't selfish. Pinecone travels with me. Reminder, quiet can roar when you wield it right. Tiffany's club? Ethics board shredded her rep. Pop's text once a month. Just us. No baggage. If you out there swallowing screams for peace, grab your pinecone, your proof, your voice. Silence upgrades when you own it. What's your first move to claim your space? Drop 01 in comments if you need scripts. DM the map. Pier light still burning. Yours can too. Let's build. Peace out.